Okay, so I've done multiple tests already, and I can't really seem to get clear audio on this. Is as clear as I'm going to get it. So now we're going to get this reaction to the D.N.Archives, or however you say it. This is from an AU series. That's the one I watched a little while ago. It goes by the Omniscaler. So, warning. The following video is a collection of recorded events permitted to be viewed by the public and will contain many elements and natures not suitable for certain audiences. If you feel nauseous, disturbed, sick, or hearing the words of a being not beside you, please seek medical help. It flashes saying you are not safe. Reach out to him. Animal. Monster. Entry 38.01.MP4.
Hello, it's entry 38. It's been about 6 years since it happened.
Okay.
I know Mrs. Thompson told me recording this would help, but it doesn't feel like it's getting any fucking better. Anyways, things have been different this last month. I went out to the creek last weekend with my dad, and
My dogs are going off in the background. So, I'm back. I figured out what was going on. My dogs were barking at my Uncle Larry. So, back to this.
it just didn't feel the same, you know? I mean, I did enjoy it, like a little bit, but it just doesn't feel the same without it.
This is the main
He still
character.
isn't happy. He's been as miserable as I have. But he just won't let you know. I guess he's pretty brave, especially for what happened. I know Christmas was like 2 days ago, and we should all be happy, but all we remember is him. Any memory is just painted with him and how he was with us. But every time I think about those good times, I just think of what happened over that hill.
So far, what I'm getting is the main character. He's talking about someone who he was with, and he keeps going back into his memories of that person. And he's currently in a therapy session, or doing some kind of video log thing.
You know how sometimes you wish you saw it? Something so terrifying, but you would still see it, just so you could have the relief of knowing it's not as terrifying as it could have been in your head. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going back to the campsite with a couple of my friends.
Campsite, huh? I know this is kind of based off of Ben 10, so maybe this guy, he somehow gets a version of the Omnitrix. And something happens.
Not going outside, but just driving around. Okay, they aren't my friends, but Officer Bradley has been really nice to me since the incident, and maybe...
Okay, I'm guessing this Officer Bradley is a friend of someone he knows, and maybe he somehow got stuck, trapped in with the law. I'm trying to decode this.
I don't know. He could help put me at ease. Sure, it's been 6 years, but with wherever his body is, I don't know, it could, like, I just want the relief. Sure, it's probably completely decomposed.
Hi, Mom. I brought home some laundry. Is your washing machine still broken? What?
Don't mind me, though. In my grandparents' basement. I was visiting a family in Nebraska. My grandmother had a heart attack and she passed away yesterday. Come on. Don't do this, YouTube. There we go.
Sure, it's probably completely decomposed.
That said December 27th.
Completely decomposed.
Yeah, December 27th, 2005. That. Wait. Yeah, that would be Ben and Gwen's birthday. That was Ben and Gwen, even though they were both born on the same day, and they're technically twins. Both have separate parents, fathers or brothers. Huh. Now we got a bear. Heavy breathing. Okay. Sounded like someone got attacked by a bear. Something's going on. Okay.
Going to Officer Dwayne now with a recent sighting of a meteorite coming past Earth's atmosphere mere hours ago. Officer Dwayne, can you tell us about the event that transpired before you tonight?
Huh. So, 6 years ago, the main character's grandpa died from an animal attack, and he was killed, or she went missing. With no witness, something happened. Apparently, the investigation tonight was originally for a case 6 years ago, but with the recent meteorite, only a few people were injured tonight. Aside some rocks, there was no reason to go near the meteorite's landing area. After a couple of days, Yosemite National Park will be reopened to the public, but for now, keep out. It is under police investigation. Leave me alone.
With recent discoveries of the meteorite, police are requesting people stay outside of the popular Yosemite National Park campsite until everything is taken care of.
Okay. I tried to gnaw it free, but it caved in further. Hey, I think the main character, whoever the main character is, went to go see where the meteorite landed. Got caught in a landslide and found where his version of the Omnitrix is. I think. I only ever really looked through this once. I didn't break it down. Okay. I felt it gone. But now I feel it, I see it. But there is something else. I can't move my arm, but I see something there. Did he lose his arm? Okay. Something on my wrist. Okay. That was the first section. This one is the second one, local hero .02.mp4.
There's been emotional scenes from the recent meteorite sighting as families gather to mourn our hero, Officer Bradley, who sacrificed his life to save a sick.
Okay. I'm going to try and read this. Local hero dead. Officer Bradley found dead at age 42. With the late disappearance of well-known and, that either says, lovable Bren, aged 60 by passing, in this campsite. Some individuals have called the Yosemite campsite haunted after being abandoned after the meteorite was scavenged. Officer Rouleau had said to have some plans of moving the site to a new campsite of Yellowstone Park due to the recent events of the following. Rouleau has in the city something council and being loved by many others in the state will be moved effective immediately. After the recent death of Officer Bradley, he sacrificed his body to save
Illegally at the site. Paramedics sacrificed his life to save a 16-year-old boy who was illegally at the site.
To save teenager was found dead in hospital bed surrounded by loved ones. Something later after initial discovery.
Paramedics took the two to Heart Base Hospital where they would lie until Bradley's last day. With Officer Rouleau now in charge of the police department, now asking everyone to stay out of the popular campsite to save for anyone from possible threats. There are many theories to what happened the day of the incident. Some say it's ghosts and left the site haunted. Some say it's a wild animal population that arrived, and some even say the meteorite was an alien spaceship. But what we do know is it is no longer safe in the Yosemite National Park campsite.
With Asana, AI teammates are here to help level up your goals. Try it for free.
How's my fellow patient?
Okay. The main character is now going to therapy in the middle of the hospital.
Well, when there is some results in your tests, you should be free to go home tomorrow morning. Your arm
Is this a prosthetic or?
Oh?
Wow, that is a remarkable watch. I haven't seen anything like it.
How did he actually die? Bradley wasn't in his room, and he didn't have any family either, so how the fuck did he actually die?
We don't know. Officer Duffy told the authorities what was said in the paper, so behind the scenes they could investigate.
Officer Rouleau and Officer Duffy, those are homages to the leaders of Ben 10. Dwayne McDuffie and Mr. Rouleau both worked on it. Dwayne McDuffie was, I think he was the man of action who worked on Ben 10. Sadly, he passed a few years ago, unfortunately.
Look, I know you and my brother were close.
I don't think the brother of the dead guy should be counseling the main character.
You were like a son to him, but we need you to rest, okay? We might need some last-minute x-rays on this prosthetic arm of you. What?
That's not a prosthetic.
Is this flesh? Skin and bones? How is this? I thought you lost your arm.
So did I.
Okay. Oh. Weird audio tones, okay. That's Officer Bradley. Excuse me. I stopped a little bit. Documented footage 03 MP4. Documented archive report. Codename X-Files. Okay. Archive. The Yosemite casualty. Casualty. Bradley Northfield, last seen alive. December 27th, 2011 at 3:30 p.m. Body found on the 12th of December 2011 at 6:30, Yosemite National Park. Subject was documented to be investigating a closed missing persons case. Officers on standby. Rouleau and marksman. Other details found by recent meteorite. Okay. Archive. Corpse details, bruises on left arm, cold, at least 1 hour, mass blood loss, cause of death, unknown, theorized to be a bear attack. Okay. Archive discontinued. Okay, I want to try something. Because it sounded kind of slow. I really don't know what that sounded like. It sounded like here in the hallway. Oh. Aha! Archive. He will save us all. Second casualty. Name Owen Tennyson. Age 15. Hospital submission. 6:39 p.m. Documented features: detached left arm, reattached left arm, minor body changes. Age 4 of 3. Why is nobody talking about him? The poor kid. The city's left for a hero, turned into an anger for a victim. Why would you make this happen? Okay. It looks like we're seeing... Looks like body cam footage of Bradley Northfield. There's those tones again. Cool, wrap around my foot. Like, oh, this is so inconvenient.
Sometimes, remembering where you started makes
you... Oh, skip. Okay. Nolan Marksman. Oh, that was the other officer. Okay. Did you do what I asked, little one? Yeah, the footage is gone. Very well, this plan is coming along real nicely. What else do you need me to do? Okay. Audio tapes. 0.04.mp4. Skip me. Like a monster.
The police department continued to investigate the horrors of Yosemite National Park to where they have some sightings of the many mysteries in the campsite. Multiple cameras and audio stations were set to further find out what happened in the woods, where footage and audio was caught of a large creature rushing through the forest. Thanks to Officer Rouleau and Marksman, we have the footage for live, so be warned. The footage you are about to witness is unsettling. What this could be is the first sighting of the supernatural. It seems we are having some technical difficulties. We do, however, have the audio, so let's go to that.
Okay. Audio file entrance. That sounded a lot like Drago from Bakugan. Laser rifles. Lots of screeching. Oh, there's a classic Wildmutt roar. The crap. Oh. De-transforming?
I can't believe it. It was you this whole fucking time.
Can't believe it. It was you this whole time.
Access the visual aspects of what happened. We do have some images of the creature. Thanks to
Weird sketch of Wildmutt.
some police sketches, we have some idea of what this beast looks like.
Emergency broadcast 0.05.mp4. Blue flames. fights are going on. Helicopters fighting a gigantic thing of water to put out all the fire. Emergency broadcast. Please evacuate immediately. Find your loved ones. Find any way to escape. Leave while your body stays
This
solid.
message is being transmitted at the request of the President of the United States.
Message being transmitted by President of the United States. At 12:54 a.m. this morning, we had a sudden rise of flames bursting around the abandoned Yosemite National Campsite.
At 12:54 a.m. this morning, we had a sudden rise of flames bursting around the abandoned Yosemite National Campsite. At 1:14
the flames were around the entire state of California, turning blue as the heat intensified.
a.m., the flames were around the entire state of California, turning bright blue as the heat intensified. If the
flames keep up at this rate,
the entirety of America is at risk.
Entirety of America is at risk. Oh, I've got chills. What do you do? After everything we did, and not if you get away with it, there could be nothing but ashes in the wind. And my only regret
is that he didn't survive long enough.
Oh? Wait. If Owen is the one who got this Omnitrix sounding thing, did he kill Officer Bradley? Okay, questions. One, why is he attacking? Two, how did Officer Bradley die? 3, what really happened to his grandpa? 4, what happened to the other officer that was with Officer Bradley? Encrypted syndicate. 0.06 on MP4. The plumber's here.
Attention. After the recent evacuation over the sudden bursts of flames, California is currently off limits to the public until the 6th of April 2011, giving this syndicate the opportunity to clear out the possible threat. While the public believes it's a large fire spreading around the area, this task force is equipped with the true information to neutralize the individual responsible. You have been equipped with high-profile fireproof suits that can survive heats greater than 500.
Okay. Not heavy, just active heat signal.
150 degrees Celsius. And the Mark 7 Genesis.
Mark 7 Genesis recalib. 20 kilotons. Alright. FTL range, not heavy.
Which was removed.
That might have been the laser rifle we were hearing in the beginning.
For this mission, the target seems to be a being of molten lava, currently 7.
Okay. Describing heat blast with blue, I think.
Foot tall. We initially had 2 targets in the area, but the other one vanquished along with half of the state of California. We currently have no true knowledge on this specific being, however from looks and features, we have designated the being to be a Hell Sapien, a cryptid similar to one currently locked in Vault 39 of Area 51. Which is why there are over 30 of you set for this task, as Hell Sapiens are some of the most powerful cryptids seen in history. And Hell Sapiens are some of the most powerful twisted.
They are sending you to die. They are sending you to die.
Join Planet Fitness today and save. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Offer ends September 12th.
It's been a while since my last scripted. Yeah, my last mission was in the 80s. Quiet. Chill, Captain. We might as well talk for a little bit. Fine, just keep it down. How can you guys be so calm? It's called ignorance. These idiots don't know what we are dealing with. You want to say that to my effing face? After this, I doubt you. After this, I doubt you will have one. The hell you mean by that? This hell, actually. Heard something upstairs. He's right. A hell sapien is, like the name said, a demon on Earth. Which is why there is no point in staying quiet. He has a point. Speaking of points, you should hear this. I once fought a cryptid with a body of crystals. He was freaking huge. I fought one like a mutant dog. There was a beast here too. What was that? And they said we're about to die. April 2nd, 2011. Six days after the flames rose from the pits of hell. After evacuations at 1:39 a.m. on March 27, 2011, the flames began to die down around the Yosemite National Park, confirming the initial analysis that that's where the fires started. Updating catalog. Updating catalog. After the cryptid syndicate left for their mission, the soldiers weren't seen again. Alongside their weaponry, the cryptid syndicate was equipped with body cams and audio tracks to let HQ know of the events. Excuse me. Most audio tracks and cams were damaged on arrival bar 1, held by Soldier CS. The soldier in question got back safely, but the task wasn't close to being completed. Encrypted or whatever it was. It changed again. Diamond Head. Twisted Revival. .07.mp4.end. Oh, hold on. I need to mark this down. Give me a second. I will be right back. Pausing this right here. Okay, I found a pen. I am back. So, back to here. I have to look my Hawaiian shirt. Wow, I found a pen. But write down timestamps. Because in another window, I have a sound software called Audacity open. And what it's going to do is I'm going to go through that and make sure that there's nothing backwards or reverse or anything like that. So 16, 22 to okay, so it's been pitched down and reversed. Okay, 17, 16. Run that backwards progress. Okay, now looks like we got fire rescue coming through. Put out more of the flames.
With Asana, AI teammates are here to help keep work on track.
And now we have an ad.
Try it for free.
YouTube, brought to you by ads.
This game, you're not ready.
After you read the recent fires, I was assigned to scope for evidence. This information will be reported to the CSHQ. Cryptid Society HQ. 5:39 a.m. this morning. Fires are starting to settle. .42 a.m. this morning. Helicopter wreckage found. 5:45 a.m. this morning. Mechanical wreckage. I also have managed to capture some pictures of the creature days prior to the fire. We theorized the beast could change forms. Our theories were correct. .39 a.m. 27/10/3112. Cryptid's first form. Volpomancer. .139 a.m. 27/10/3112. Cryptid's second form. The second cryptid's flames were too hot to get closer. My skin kept melting off, but I did manage to get the third cryptid closer for the shot. "4:39 a.m. this morning. Cryptid's third form. Sapien. What we didn't know was unbelievable. The cryptid transformed once more into a human. The human turned out to be a young male with a recent history of tragedy. His name is Owen Tennyson. 4:49 a.m. this morning. This is his picture. Suspect turned himself in after returning to human. Suspect told us what happened prior to the flames. I killed him. He deserved it. But I did this. Ash into the wind. Suspect was still in shock and was taken into HQ. Further questioning. For further questioning. Already messed up the vibe. Now we have the Song of Unhealing from Pokemon, from Legend of Zelda. Wait, what? Some kind of weird tentacle thing? Temptation, .39, .mp4, .extra. Share cartoon? Wait a second. I think this is Grandpa Max, wherever his grandpa is. I'm saying Grandpa Max because we don't know what his name is. Eyes, eyes, and more eyes.
I not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God.
Something's going on. Okay. That was the D.N.Archives Volume 1, a complete Ben 10 AU series. However, like I said earlier, I have Audacity up. And what I want to do is go to pause it right here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh wait, did I have it already reversed? Okay. Now to figure out, back here. Okay, 21. Okay, hold on, I gotta do some math. Okay, so 21 minus 17.16. I'd say, hold on. What is 21 minutes minus 17 minutes and 16 seconds?
The answer is 4 minutes.
16 seconds. Okay, I'd say around the 4-minute mark. So,
all its contents. You live on a pleasant island of
effect, pitch, change pitch. I have no clue what I'm doing. Pitch and tempo, change pitch. This might be too high pitched. Oh, that is loud. Okay. Well, we're about to figure out what it says soon. So far, I've got it backwards.
The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the ability of the human body.
Hold on. Technical difficulties. Effect. Pitch and tempo, change pitch.
the most merciful thing in the world. I think is the inability of the human mind. The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents.
You live on a placid island of ignorance, in the midst of black seas and infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far.
How do I clear up audio? Give me a minute. Alright, so unfortunately, I was unable to get any kind of clear, coherent words. I can't remove the really grainy filter or whatever it sounds like. If there's someone out there who can do that, please let me know. However, I do know that it's backwards speech, and when you turn it to revert, or when you flip it in Audacity, it changes the way the words come out, and it sounds, I guess, clearer. I'm not really sure, but hopefully I can figure it out sometime soon. This has been Patrick with the, I'm not sure what I want to call this series, with the breakdown, I guess. I don't want to copy the ink tank, so. Anyways, if you guys get any material for me, just let me know. If you get anything that's kind of cryptic, I'd like to try and break it down. A bit of reaction. Anyways, see you on the flip side.